Hi, this is Rick Mason, the executive producer and host for Issues Television Talk Show. Check us out each and every Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m. on CW and Sunday nights at 10 p.m. on My Mississippi. And again, thanks for tuning in to Issues Television Talk Show. If you have an issue, email us at issuestelevisiontalkshow@gmail.com or either give us a call at 662-386-6064. This is Issues Television Talk Show. We're live on the television talk show Issues here in Columbus, Mississippi. Having a great day today, a sit down with Miss Sharon, and we're talking about prison reform, rehabilitating individuals who should have already been rehabilitated, but to give them a broader way of life and showing them different directions and showing them how to get help when they are in need after exiting the prison system. Welcome to the show, Miss Sharon.
Thank you.
Great. Miss Sharon, give us a little insight about you, first of all, who you are, and why are you so passionate about this project dealing with prison reform?
Well, I'm Sharon Jones, and I'm originally from New York. My mom and dad are from the Columbus area, and my oldest brother started here in Columbus. He was actually, he had been incarcerated several times. He just became a revolving door, no resources. And his last incarceration, he was killed by a correctional officer in Attica, New York.
Wow.
I have another brother that did 12 and a half years in Rikers Island. And right now in New York, they're trying to close that down. And I have a nephew that did 8 years in New York.
So this is why you're so passionate, because you had loved ones to actually go through the system, be mistreated, or what I would say, not monitored well enough if they were going through the situation.
Well, what it is when they get incarcerated, a lot of times we don't check the history of families or what they deal with. And adverse childhood experience have just come up, I guess, in the last 10 years by the CDC. Well, we've been dealing with adverse childhood experiences. And those are children that may have had trauma growing up that caused them to make decisions that they wouldn't normally make. And so when we don't address those issues, and we don't address the mental health issues in our community or communities that they say are at risk. I don't like to use at risk because what makes them at risk is that they don't have the proper resources to prevent them from being at risk. So when you talk about those communities, they deal with those issues, and sometimes it's drugs, incarceration.
And when you say CDC, what does that stand for those who don't know those?
CDC is the same people that, my mind just went blank, but it's the same people that COVID, what is it? My mom went
I'm going to clear you up, so don't worry about messing up. Yeah. A CDC or CDC. Control Disease Center, is it? They talked about COVID when the CDC said CDC. Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay.
That's who they are.
Okay,
So
all right.
they don't.
So let's do this again.
Okay.
What does CDC stands for those who might not be familiar with that?
I think the CDC definition is the Control Disease Center.
Okay.
And they are the ones that told us during COVID what we need to do, separate, wear masks. They do these studies. And they did a study on adverse childhood experiences with children that come out of what we call communities that don't have the proper resource.
Correct.
We call them at risk, but
you don't want to call it at risk.
It is at risk. If you don't give a plant water, they're at risk of dying. So if you don't give those communities resources, they're at risk.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so this prison reform that you're doing, is this just a local thing that you're doing, or is it state to state, or how are you trying to branch all of these communities together who are in need?
Well, I'm in Columbus, and when I meet people in other states or other cities, a lot of times people ask, am I competing? I'm not competing. They become a resource because I can't be everywhere.
Correct.
And our program can't help everybody.
Correct.
So when I go to other states such as Atlanta and Georgia, and I sit on panels and we begin to talk, I begin to network. So if someone called me and said, hey, I'm getting out of prison and I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia, do you know anyone?
You try to station or place them in a place that can receive the help.
They can help them.
Okay.
Right.
This particular project that you're doing in cities and states, what are some of the people or some of the professionals that you utilize to be on the panel?
We use mental health therapists, formerly incarcerated. We also use other reentry programs. In Atlanta, we use lobbyists that sit on the panel to tell us how to get our agenda, what senators or representatives we need to talk to in order for us to get criminal justice reform. So you use different people that can be informative. You use lawyers, you use mayors, councilmen.
Okay, great. So it's a community effort as a whole itself.
Right.
Okay. We'll be back in just a moment after these television commercial breaks talking to Ms. Sharon here, and we're dealing with prison reform. And a lot of people don't understand when people have information sitting on the shelf, no one knows about it, it's just going to sit there. So she's trying to educate the community and educate different people who are dealing with these type of situations to make things better in their life. Check us out each and every Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. on CW, or either check us out Sunday nights at 10 p.m. on My Mississippi. We're on in 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. We'll be back in just a moment for the television talk show, Issues.
Stay tuned. Issues Television Talk Show. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
GTA, it's so simple and so easy to drive up and through Precision Tuned Auto Care. And guess what? They're jump-starting the 2023 year off with exciting deals and various car repair specials to get you hitting on all cylinders. Come on by and see Robert and the crew today for all your automobile needs. They service all makes and models, new and old. They also offer oil changes, tune-ups, brake repair, AC and heat repair, shocks, struts, check engine lights, scare. They do it all. Plus, they're currently taking applications for experienced lube technicians, experienced automotive technicians. Must have at least 2 years experience. Certifications are a plus. They offer competitive pay, 40 hours plus, overtime if desired, paid holidays off, paid vacation time after 1 year, health, vision, and dental insurance. Precision Tunes, located 2334 Highway 45 North, located behind Applebee's in Columbus. Call now to get the service that you deserve. 662-241-4455. Enroll now for one of the hottest summer camps in town. Tech Generation Learning Center and STEM Arts Academy. We are on fleek every day. Enrolling ages 5 through 12. Ask about our summer camp scholarship. Tech Generation Learning Center and STEM Arts Academy offers STEM, paint parties, dance and cheer camp, field trips, esports, cooking camp, beauty and bowls, fashion camp, like a boss camp, music camp, basketball camp, masked singers in the house, Tech Gen style, reading and math camp. Call us 662-605-0925. Like us on Facebook. Hit us up on the web or stop by the center, 26056 West Main Street, West Point, Mississippi. Dr. Liddell, Executive Director. Doc Love the kiddos. For real, for real.
Hi, this is Dr. Liddell. Get ready for one of the hottest summer camps in the Golden Triangle. Call us at 662-605-0925. Get ready for a summer to remember.
We got you. We treat you right at Tech Generation Learning Center. Summer camp enrollment. It's all about one-stop shopping with Glenn's Barbecue, Baldwin's Produce, and Pecans. They have it all. Give them a call, 662-251-8729, or give them a call at Glenn's Barbecue, 662-386-1542. They crack pecans, boiled peanuts, homegrown tomatoes, redneck nachos. Glenn's Barbecue got it all. Cracklings, pork skins, Brunswick stew, turnip greens fresh, mustard greens fresh, collard greens fresh. Hours of operation, Tuesday through Saturday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. They accept EBT as well. Sweet potatoes, soups, fresh produce, oranges, apples, bananas, field peas, black-eyed peas, purple hull peas, lima beans, they got it all. Baldwin's Produce and Glenn's Barbecue. Slabs of ribs, pulled pork, burgers, chicken, brisket, they got it all. Glenn and Dad is waiting to serve you. Come on in today for all your needs. Glenn's Barbecue, Baldwin's Produce and Pecans. One-stop shop. My watch has stopped. Justin's Watch and Jewelry Repair Shop can take care of all of your watch repair needs. Open Tuesday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and Saturday 9:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Justin's Watch and Jewelry Repair Shop, located 101 5th Street South, downtown Columbus, next to the Sweet Cafe on Main. Jewelry repair, ring sizing, fixed chains, stone setting, retipping, eyeglass repair, jewelry sale, custom engagements, custom designs, rings, watches, chains, L Design, exclusive to Justin, watch batteries, also old antique clocks. Go by and see them today or either give them a call at 662-570-1593. 662-570-1593. Justin's Watch and Jewelry Repair Center.
Jewelry repair needs.
It's all about Curvy Queens times Vanity Hustle. Two sister companies that merge together to bring quality, confidence, and fashionable clothing under one powerhouse. For women, sizes small to 3X. In their most popular items, cut and comfy sets. They got them in all colors and sizes. They also carry the everyday jeans, V-necks, tees, joggers, and much more. Special occasions, let them take care of you. Holidays, let them take care of you. Glam, jewelry, accessories, and much more. They do it all under one roof. Buy now. Pay later options are available in the store or either online. You can shop on their website, curvyqueens.com. Plus size women's 1X to 3X. Or you can also find them vanityhustle.com. Petite women clothing as well, small to extra large. Business hours Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. Located 127 5th Street North, downtown Columbus, next to the Trotter Convention Center. Call them now, 662-570.
Come shop with us today at Curvy Queens.
Vanity Hustle. And we're back to the television talk show Issues, sitting here with Miss Sharon Jones, and we're talking about prison reform. And we were speaking earlier about different people that she had on the panel to actually discuss and do group activities together to try to inform the community on what's going on. Ms. Jones, when you're dealing with certain situations, how often do you visit the actual prison system itself, or do you have to?
You have to visit it sometimes, but I've been invited to visit the prisons just to talk to them or encourage them, or if it's graduation. Getting into the prison is kind of difficult, but it's hopeful that eventually we'll be in there training.
So what is the mindset like with you actually going there, talking to inmates, talking to the warden maybe, or some of the deputies? What kind of mindset does that put you in after you exit that place, knowing that some people might be dealing with more than others?
Well, I mean, talking to them, I think that they need to be more enlightened about mental health.
But how does it make you feel as far as going in, speaking with the inmates and some of the staff members, and exiting there with all of this still in your mind of seeing what is taking place, whether it's good or bad?
Well, it made me feel a little depressed, but
because it's not a happy place at all.
it's not, and it brings back some memories that I have to address. But it also kind of saddens me that they don't have the resources they need to be productive when they come home. And a lot of times they are not properly trained. Some of them have mental health issues, and I think that when you see that going in and talking to the different people that are over them, and if they're not trained properly, or you using the same system that you used 50 years ago, 10 years or 20 years ago, and it's not working, that means you need to try something else.
So do you think, you mentioned mental health a plethora of times during this interview, so do you feel there are enough sources or information once they get out as far as dealing with mental health? Or they're saying there's not enough money in the budget for certain things dealing with mental health because you have shootings all over the world, you have, just horrific things that are taking place. So do you feel there's enough finances and education out there to give back to the actual individuals who are experiencing these situations?
I do. Take it from somewhere else. If you see the mental health that's on the rise of those that are coming out of incarceration, or if they have been in solitary confinement, they've been away from their families, and they don't have any type of therapy to help them bridge the gap, even with their family, you have to find the funds to do that if you want them to be productive. But if you don't provide that resource, then you have them at odds with their family, not reconnecting with their community. Just think about 10 years ago where you grew up and you go back there. It's different.
Correct.
But If they're coming out
But
of,
you might have the same people still doing the same things in the
Right.
community, but the community have changed as a whole itself. What
it
you're saying.
has.
Okay.
But even the individual that come, my brother, I'll use him as an example.
Uh-huh.
He spent 12 and a half years incarcerated, right? He comes home, he's still 12 and a half years from when he went in. I'm 12 and a half years ahead.
Right.
So there has to be some type
A
of
gap. Yeah.
therapy there to help him bridge that gap. Do you see what I'm saying? And then
Exactly.
some of them don't have family. Some of them, their mothers passed away. Some of them, the grandmothers that have raised them have passed away. So they have to deal with all those issues coming home. So they need the resource, and therapy is one, whether they have a mental health issue or not. They had a traumatic experience while dealing with incarceration.
Right. And I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, there are some individuals that I know of that receive checks. And what I mean by checks for their mental situations after serving time in prison. I don't know how that works, but I don't know if it's a mental stage that qualifies them to receive money from the state, but there are some individuals that I know for a fact that receive funds from the state who have been in prison X amount of years. I think anything over 10 years, you qualify for a certain amount of funds. And yes, I've spoken to several people. If I may, my cameraman, have you ever heard of something to that nature? You never heard of that? No. Well, I've heard of that, and I've talked to individuals, and I want to say that that's what they told me the reason why they're receiving funds, because I don't see no other reason why they would be receiving funds for that situation.
Is because they have a mental health issue, or because they served 10 years in?
Well, I'm saying the mental health came in because
Okay.
of being
Right,
incarcerated.
right.
So-
I mean, some do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much training that they can get. My nephew came out of incarceration after doing 8 years. He's a self-made millionaire.
Understood.
He got out, he learned a trade in there. He did glasses. He started selling glasses. He became a model for the glass, for Gazelle. And then he started opening up a glass store in New York. So there's so many entrepreneurs.
Yes, and the big picture is, and I would be remiss if I didn't say this, there are so many individuals who are incarcerated, are business-minded
Right.
and focused, because if you're a drug dealer, that's a business.
Right.
You got to know how to do quantity, do count, to make sure that you're making profit. So if you can do that by selling drugs and making money, because that's a business, you can run a legit business
Right.
and have a crazy income. But again, the mindset, you're already business-minded if you're doing anything of that nature, because it's a business. It's a bad business, but it's a business. So the mindset of some people that go into the prison system is unreal.
And those that I've employed have been one of the best workers.
Right, exactly.
So they need livable wages. That's another thing. They have so much on them when they come out. They have to worry about restitution, probation fees, if it's a male, child support.
Yes.
So you come out and you start working a job.
You
where
still
it's
got to
paid.
face all of those
Right.
situations.
So that's a mental effect on you.
Yes, it
And
is.
then if you get a job paying $10 an hour, we talking about rehabilitating, and they looking at all the bills that they have to pay, and you paying them $10, $11 an hour. If they go for a job that pays more, when you check their background, they can't.
Can't get it, yeah.
So it's like
Darn
you're
if you
setting
do,
them
darn
up
if you don't,
to
yeah.
fail. So
Yes.
they're going to resort back to what they're normally used to doing.
Man, I tell you, we'll be back in just a moment to close this interview out. It's been very informative, very educational, and inspirational at the same time, because again, she's experienced this with family members and close loved ones in her life, dealing with being incarcerated and things of that nature. We'll be back in just a moment for the television talk show, Issues.
Stay tuned. Issues Television Talk Show will be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
It's all about Curvy Queens times Vanity Hustle. Two sister companies that merge together to bring quality, confidence, and fashionable clothing under one powerhouse. For women, sizes small to 3X. In their most popular items, cut and comfy sets. They got them in all colors and sizes. They also carry the everyday jeans, V-necks, tees, joggers, and much more. Special occasions, let them take care of you. Holidays, let them take care of you. Glam, jewelry, accessories, and much more. They do it all under one roof. Buy now, pay later options are available in the store or either online. You can shop on their website, curvyqueens.com. Plus size women's 1X to 3X. Or you can also find them vanityhustle.com. Petite women clothing as well, small to extra large. Business hours Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. Located 127 5th Street North, downtown Columbus, next to the Trotter Convention Center. Call them now, 662-570.
Come shop with us today at Curvy Queens.
Vanity Hustle. Are you 18 years or older? Great attitude, motivated, and want to mentor our youth for a brighter future? Contact Tech Generation Learning Center, STEM and Arts Academy at 662-605-0925. Or stop by the center, 26056 West Main Street, West Point, Mississippi. Apply for our summer camp positions. Great summer job experience. Good pay. Pays every 2 weeks. It's all about Tech Generation Learning Center and STEM and Arts Academy.
Hi, this is Dr. Liddell. We are looking for happy faces to join us for our summer camp this summer. If you're looking for a summer job and you have high energy and you love working with kids, give us a call at 662-605-0925. We got you.
Dr. Liddell, Executive Director. Doc Love the kiddos. For real, for real. It's all about Tech Generation Learning Center, where we treat you right. Summer camp enrolling now. Give Doc a call at 662-605-0925. Inferno is here. Inferno Bar and Grill in Columbus has the best to offer with fast service, great food, refreshing beverages, mixed drinks, and more. Stop in today and try their delicious wings and fries, mozzarella sticks, spring rolls, and more. Inferno Bar and Grill have live entertainment Thursday through Sunday nights with DJ 66, DJ D South doing what he want to do, DJ EJ, DJ Jam Pony, Mr. 6,000 watts, and the Hammer Man. Plus, nightly drink and food specials. Eat, drink, and chill today. It's all about Inferno Bar and Grill, located at 2118 Highway 45 North in Columbus. Inferno Bar and Grill. This is where the grown folks like to come out and have a good time. It's all about Inferno Bar and Grill.
You are invited to 2-in-1 Connection at its new location, 618 Alabama Street in Columbus, Mississippi. Virgin wigs, frontal wigs, synthetic lace wigs, full wigs, and half wigs, ring lights, canvas head and stand, hair trimmers, and hair dryers, virgin hair, closures, and frontals, crochet hair, expression twisted up and pre-stretched, ultra mattress virgin hair, plus hair products and meltdown products. Also at 2-in-1 Connection, temp glass, AirPods, and phone cases, Apple Watch accessories. Stop by or call 662-328-4807.
Chelsea, Nene, Naya,
Nay.
come see us at 2-in-1 Beauty.
State Farm Insurance agent Mickey Watson is offering his services in 2 states now, Mississippi and Alabama. Mickey Watson offers life insurance for our youth. Teens 30-ish is no more than $20 a month. Covers you for $100,000 death benefit. That's right, Mickey Watson.
Hi, this is Mickey Watson from State Farm Insurance. Give me a call, 334-244-0000.
The services that Mickey Watson offers are business insurance, homeowners, auto, life. Most and foremost, Mickey Watson offers life insurance for our youth. Teens 30-ish is no more than $20 a month. Covers you for $100,000 death benefits. Call today at 334-244-0000 or 662-386-1231, 6146 Atlanta Highway, Montgomery, Alabama. State Farm Insurance agent Mickey Watson. Life insurance for our youth.
Hi, I'm Mickey Watson from Montgomery, Alabama, State Farm Mickey Watson. My address is 6146 Atlanta Highway, Montgomery, Alabama, 36117. Phone number is 334-244-0000. My cell number is area code 662-386-1231. come see me. I want you to know that I love you and I do everything I can to help.
Back on the television talk show Issues here in Columbus, Mississippi, sitting talking with Miss Sharon Jones, one of the founders of this organization, Prison Reform, and she's did a plethora of things throughout the states and cities trying to help people and educate people who have been incarcerated and some of the family members to actually sit down and speak with them to help them on how they all can deal with these type of situations together. Ms. Sharon, welcome back to the show. Any final remarks that you would like to leave with the world today? Maybe someone who's dealing with whatever they're dealing with in today's situation or something to that nature?
Yes.
To encourage them not to give up, not to actually, lose hope for life as a whole.
Yeah. My mother has always told my brothers and all of us, Rome wasn't built in a day. So you have to take your time. You're going to meet obstacles, you're going to meet challenges, and those challenges are building your character on how you handle it. So you just have to use every resource that you can. Take your time. It's not going to happen fast. And don't you let anyone stop you, and don't you stop yourself. That's my mom.
Man, I tell you. And again, we want to say hello to Dr. Carrie Cameron, your sister, for doing great things of the Upper Room Theological University, a blessing, black individual, young lady, on her own university. It's unheard of, but you never know what God has in store for you.
And it's called the Center of Disease Control.
You got it. It came to you. The Center of Disease Control, the CDC.
Yeah,
See, if you talk long enough, it'll all come out. Yeah, so again, this is a great sit down. And if they wanted to be a part of what you're doing and find more about how to be a part, and if somebody needs help, how can they find you guys?
ParoleToPride.org.
Say it a little louder for us.
ParoleToPride.org.
The number 2.
Yes, the number 2. And you also, our IG is Parole to Pride, and our Facebook is Parole to Pride. Or you can call 662-570-3432.
One more time with the number.
662-570-3432.
All right, man, it's been a great conversation, great sit down. And again, if you're out there and you're needing help, needing answers, be sure to reach out to her. Either call the show 662-386-6064 or either email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, like us on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're all over the place. Plus, check us out each and every weekday morning, Monday through Fridays, inside the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, the Morning Kickback Show, the hottest 2 minutes in radio. Check us out each and every morning, 9:30 a.m. And more to come, the Issues Television Talk Show. Have a great day, great evening, great afternoon. More blessings on the way. From the Television Talk Show, you looking at camera and say, Issues.
Issues.
We'll see you next time, same place. For the Television Talk Show, Issues.